it's Matt, Taco Potato Mustang. I'm going to do a thing that I've been putting off for a while, and I'm going to try and knock out two birds with one stone, or two Mustangs with one drive. So I have this trunk lid here, which is for the dude stang, and it's kind of a long story, but maybe I'll tell it later. But it has a scratch here, and there's like a little dent somewhere. Obviously doesn't have a spoiler, but I have a couple of really long scratches that I tried to touch up with a touch-up pen, and it's better than when it was scratched, but it still looks awful. And I've been trying to find a way to fix this without paying a gazillion dollars forever. I can tell more of that story in a minute. And then also, I'm going to try and get an estimate on repairing the rear bumper on the Fox. So I'm going to put the seats down and see if I can fit that trunk lid for the dude stang into the back of the Fox. And I'm going to go to a body shop about 30 minutes away and get an estimate for both of those. I feel like good about maybe making some progress on a couple things. We'll see. I managed to fit the trunk lid in. Practical hashtag practical hatchback Mustang. Hashtag hatchback. Exciting. Okay, I just got back from getting some quotes on the rear bumper fix for the Fox and the trunk lid, spare trunk lid that I have for the dude stang. So to give you a little background on that ridiculous situation, I had these two really long scratches. It's kind of hard to see. That go from the trunk lid onto the spoiler, and in my infinite genius wisdom, I decided that instead of just paying a shop to fix this or filing a claim with my insurance, that I would try to find a cheaper way to fix. And so I found somebody selling a trunk lid on eBay for a black 2013-2014 Mustang GT. It appeared to be in perfect condition. I worked out a deal with the guy. He mailed it, sent it via freight. I had to go down to like an hour south of here to pick it up. And when I get there, the trunk lid is like essentially cracked in half. So I had to argue with this guy. Well, actually, he said he was going to send me another trunk lid, and he would find me one. And then eventually he did, and I was still being charged for the cost of the trunk lid that was in really good shape, had a spoiler and everything. And I got this one that I took to the shop earlier, which has some paint scratches here. There's a dent somewhere, and then it had a spoiler, the factory spoiler, which I removed, but it has it was in pretty bad shape, so I would have had to replace it or have it repainted. So the guy that I just talked to said it's going to the whole thing's going to need to be repainted, but he's still supposed to send me a quote. So I'm thinking that unless they send me this like miraculous number, I don't know, like something really cheap, which seems unlikely, I'm probably just going to have to pay to have the lid that I currently have repainted, and the spoiler as well. And I'll probably maybe file an insurance claim because I never did it whenever the scratches originally happened. So yeah, but I do think I will probably try to get a new Ford OEM bumper for the Fox and have that painted. I'm willing to pay a little bit of money to get the right part and have it painted it's probably the worst part of the car in terms of the appearance. I mean, there's definitely a lot of imperfections and the car needs some work, but the rear bumper cover is the worst. So it'd be nice to get that done. And then, eventually, over the course of time, I could start addressing things like the body side molding. This one, I don't know what this piece is called, but this one on the driver's side is not too bad. It's not great on the passenger side. I don't know if it needs to be replaced. Maybe the body molding, it's seen better days. I don't know if I think it seems like this is one, not sure if this is one big piece. Maybe just this part, the center piece would need to be replaced and painted. We'll see. But I think, those things I can live with. There's some scratches on the front bumper too. I can live with that for now. But it'd be great to get the rear bumper situation fixed. And maybe next probably do some of the rust spots on the roof. So yeah, at least I took a step towards trying to figure out how I can get both of the cars looking a little bit better appearance wise. Okay, it's a few days later, and guess what? It snowed again, although at least the sun came out today and sort of melted some of it. It's a little bit icy in the driveway. You might notice that the Mustang is in the driveway with its new Covercraft cover. I didn't realize until this arrived that the cover, it's up in the box there, the cover that I got with the Fox body is also the same brand, same style of cover, and it fits that one fits the Fox perfectly as long as you take the antenna off, that tiny little antenna. And then on the Mustang, I actually ordered it as a cover that had an antenna for a car that has an antenna, but I have a stubby antenna on the Mustang, and it doesn't. It's obviously made for a car that has the OEM antenna. But I have to say, I am super impressed with the fit and the quality of the Covercraft cover. I think it was like around $200, but there's a discount code I listened to the Everyday Driver podcast, and they have a discount code on their website if you're interested in getting one. I guess if you have limited garage space, then it's probably the best option for keeping your cars out of the elements if one of them has to be in the driveway. So yeah. Okay, so quick update from what I was talking about earlier. I did let the guy know that I would like to proceed on trying to help me find a Ford bumper cover for the Fox. And when they do hopefully find that, they will install it and paint it, and then I'll have that done. And they also gave me a quote on the trunk lid for the Mustang, which is they said they thought it would be around $400 to repaint the whole thing. So I'm thinking that I might just do a claim with my insurance and try to get that fixed in case the costs go up. That way, if I pay $500, at least I know I'm only paying $500 for the deductible. But I think I'd like to just get the Fox bumper fixed first and then worry about the Mustang, but it'd be great to get both of them done. So I don't have a ton of updates, but I did start doing a little bit of work on getting these wheel cover, hubcap, whatever you call them, lug nut cover things for the pony wheels. I'm trying to get some of the excess, whatever you want to call it. It's kind of hard to see, but this one is almost done. So if I can get these cleaned up and then painted. That'll be one more thing I don't have to worry about when I get a new set of tires for the pony wheels and put them on. I know some of you guys love these OEM, what are they called? I can't remember the name. These, I know that some of you guys love these wheels. The turbine wheels, yeah, that's right. The turbine wheels. I mean, they don't bother me that much. I know they're definitely ugly, but that's fine. I'll keep them as long as I have 2 sets of wheels and tires, and I need those all-season tires. So, yeah. Another thing I forgot to mention earlier, and I just noticed this more clearly recently, is you can see on the driver's side, the fender and the door don't line up that great. I'm not sure if that's something that can be fixed in terms of the door mechanics, but you can see there's definitely a pretty big gap, and if you look at it from like up here, it definitely does not line up. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of searching and see what the possible solutions are for that. So yeah, I wish I had more exciting things to report, but the cold weather and also being pretty busy with my day job have kept me from making any progress in the garage. Anyways, keep an eye out for hopefully more productive, interesting updates in the future. But if you're new to my channel and you like my video, please hit subscribe. Thanks for watching. Hope you're staying healthy. Hope you're staying safe. Peace out.